I'm gonna wait till I see somebody come in. Ooh, happy Wednesday, April 26, 2023. Please remember to go to the other Madam Whipbass channel. There's a couple of videos, 2, 3 videos ago where I have the link to the other Madam Whipbass channel where you can search it, and it's the Madam Whipbass channel with Jumanji and Diva in the thumbnail or avatar, whatever you call that little circle thing. And also, I'd like to shout out to everybody who has sent me a Cash App contributing to the Jumanji and Diva Stainless Steel Birdcage Fund. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm just waiting for the notifications to go out. I will continue to read The Kept Ones by Bunny DeBarge. I would like you to know that once again, I have left the book in the bathroom, and I tried very hard to make an effort to remember to put the book in the car. But yet again, I left it in the bathroom. I don't know. Chalk it up to old age, I guess. Hello, one person. I guess I can begin. All right. So, as of late, there has been a buzz between Alexis K. Tyler and Jamila. And I'm not sure if I'm up to going through this bullshit again. It's a twist to it because before, Mike Mills was in the center of that ongoing beef that went on for years. And those are during the years when Mike couldn't stand Jamila. And we don't know how it happened, but all of a sudden, Mike got with Jamila. I've warned Jamila what was going to happen. I've made videos pleading with Jamila, please don't let Mike come to your house because he's going to take pictures and videos. He's going to bring it back to the YouTube streets. But did Jamila listen to Madam with Bass? No. Look, shit happened worse than what I could ever imagine. It never crossed my mind that he would have video of him pissing in her face. It never crossed my mind we would see video of her sucking his monkey toes. Look, the shit that we saw, none of us could have imagined it. None of us. And so it's been a crazy, strange relationship between those two. You know what I think? Because you kind of wonder, like, is Mike coochie whipped? I wondered that. But I actually think, I'm trying to clean up my channel. But I guess if I'm talking about Alexis K. Tyler as well, how can you have a clean video talking about Alexis K. Tyler? Especially talking about Jamila. And I'm not saying Alexis is a dirty woman. Jamila's a dirty woman. It's that Alexis, she just got a dirty mouth. And I can only listen to Alexis at certain times of the day. Like, I can't listen to Alexis K. Tyler first thing early in the morning. She just disturbs my spirit. And don't get me confused. I like Alexis K. Tyler. It's just that, she has a way with words, and you know how that woman talk. I can't listen to her first thing in the morning. It has to be like after 3 p.m. and then I can take her. But Lord, waking up first thing you hear is Alexis K. Tyler in that mouth. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, that's just not good for me. So, as I was saying about Mike Mills, he steered the ship for a couple of years between Alexis K. Tyler and, ooh, excuse me, Jamila and Tina Turnup and Dinero Red. And now that Mike Mills is probably got a job, he's probably a working man. He's probably a better husband and a better father these days. I think LA was able to knock his mind right, where he has priorities organized and arranged, and he has mapped out some goals, and he's taking the steps to achieve those goals. I just think Mike is on a whole nother positive level. He got some do right in him now. Mike is doing right. And, hats off to him. Good for him. But he spearheaded this whole thing. And now that he's no longer around, in steps Rio James. Are y'all really up for another Alexis and Jamila battle? Have you really took a moment to think about it? Because I'm not there. My mind ain't there. I listened to a little bit of Alexis on her channel. I only saw she made 2 videos concerning Jamila. I think I listened to the second one she made first. That was like yesterday or the day before. And then I listened to the first one she made because I think Jimmy tagged me or something. And it's like, maybe because everything she's saying, we already know. I already know. And then, what I don't know is, how did this start all over again? I think from what I heard on Rio's channel or interview with Alexis, did Jamila just out the blue accuse Alexis of texting her something and harassing her? Just out the blue? Is this how it all started up again? I think that's what happened. If you know, can you kindly come in the chat and inform me? But anyway, Dinero Red has been imprisoned since 2015. It is 2023. Damn. Didn't 8 years go by quick? Because he's doing a 10-year bid. And I'm wondering, like, is he getting out early? Like on parole? You do a certain amount of years. I mean, is that what's going on? That's why, all this stuff is cooking up again? I don't know. And how old is Dinero Red now? Let me see. He might be, what, 34? 33, 34? Eh. In the beginning of Rio's video, he played Dinero Red's video. I forgot all about that video with Alexis. I done told you, Dinero Red, if they close the motherfucking front door, walk through the motherfucking back door. If they shut up the motherfucking back door, climb up the motherfucking tree. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. That's Alexis. Jeez. Anyway, if you don't know anything about Alexis K. Tyler, what I just recited, maybe now you can understand why I can't listen to that woman early in the morning. But she is funny. She's always been funny in a serious way, with her vagina power chronicles and stuff. But good for her. Good for her. She's still standing by her son, Dinero Red, still supporting him as a mother should. And look, if Dinero was a little bastard, which he ain't, but if he was a little bastard who wanted to take his mama out, all he got to do is go and screw Jamila and record it and send it to his mama. Alexis will have a heart attack and be out of this world. She probably would disown Dinero Red if he ever screwed Jamila. Because she's so confident that, no, Jamila, you will never sit on my son's dick. You will never be able to suck his dick, Jamila. Like I said, I can't listen to that woman early in the morning. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, and you heard what I just said, please understand that I am not exaggerating. That's exactly what that woman says. And it's like, well, who talks about this so much? Alexis K. Tyler. And I'm sorry if you're new to the channel and you're listening to me talk about this. But this video is for the old heads. This channel right here has been alive since 2006. It is 2023. And I have been in a particular sector since it coagulated somewhere around 2012. And we've been through a lot together. There's a lot of different sectors out here in these YouTube streets. You got the model train sector. I'm a part of that sector. What else? The pool sector, playing pool. I'm a part of that sector. I'm part of the true crime community out here in these YouTube streets. There's a lot of different sectors. Then you got sectors that are meaningless. And sometimes mind-numbing. And you wonder, why do you watch this particular sector on YouTube? Because sometimes it's like, well, no, I'm not going to say that. I'll just say it's a guilty pleasure. Because a lot of unbelievable shit takes place. It is what it is. So anyway, back to Rio James. Does he really know what he's getting into? I mean, facilitating this beef between Alexis and Jamila. Because it can consume you. And you got to be careful because, Rio, you have placed yourself in the middle of two witches. Now, I'm not being disrespectful for those of you who are new to this channel by referring to these two women as witches because they are self-proclaimed witches. So, Rio, you've got to be careful and you got to pay attention to what happened to Mike Mills because he facilitated the beef between those two witches for many years and they be casting spells on each other back and forth and you in between them. You know, next thing you know, you gonna find yourself over at Jamila's house in a couple of years and she gonna be pissing on you, Rio. You know, don't play around with these witches, boy. You know? Next thing you know, you gonna be looking at Jamila with googly eyes and stuff and trying to bang her, Rio. Then you gonna wonder, how did I get here in Jamila's bed in that nasty house she living? You better be careful. Don't think Mike got involved with Jamila because he thought it was a good thing to do. You know, she been working that mojo on him. You know? Look, I seen a video where Jamila was live, Rio. This is before you came around. And she was talking on this video. She dug up her nose, put a finger in the mouth, and like 5 seconds later, Mike was doing something. I know he didn't see this, but 5 seconds later, he came into the view of the camera and kissed her right in the mouth. Oh, nasty tongue kiss. That's witchcraft, Rio. You better be careful. You better be careful. Now, my advice to you, Rio, is I give advice to folks around here, but nobody ever listens to me. But I tell you, what I talk about always comes to pass. So this is your first interview with Alexis? You better hit it and quit it. And I'm talking about this video, this interview. Make it one time. Don't think you got your claws into something and open up your platform because these are witches. Do you understand me, honey? They are witches. Hey, Des. Don't play around with witches. And when Alexis talks about spirit tree, have you ever seen Spirit Tree, Rio? Look, I'm pausing and I'm not saying anything about the way Spirit Tree looks, but Spirit Tree is deep into witchcraft. Her and her husband. I done seen them sacrifice chickens on videos. And look, I don't even watch Spirit Tree. That lady give me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, that Spirit Tree knows some stuff. I don't mess with her. I don't even watch her. I'm scared something might come through my phone. Listen, real. And I'm being very serious. Now, I know I might say some things that are comical from time to time. And I really don't mean to do that. But there's a scripture in the Bible that says, Give no place for the devil. And please understand another scripture in the Bible that says, warning comes before destruction. Now, I wasn't even planning to go this way with you, Rio, but I feel led in my spirit to speak a word into your soul. Leave these witches alone. Now, we know Jamila is broke down and all the things above as it is below. But she still be messing around in witchcraft. And I don't believe she's a powerful witch. I think she be doing spells and it be backfiring on her. That's a whole nother video. But she still be messing around with that stuff. And whether it works on her or works for her, it still ain't good for you. Because look at Mike. That ain't nothing but witchcraft that will make a man drive 2.5 hours to another man's house and get knocked out like that. You didn't think it was witchcraft when he was laying on that concrete and that camera was up in his face? Did you see one eye looking to the left and the other eye looking to the right? His eyes were tangled. You didn't think that was witchcraft when he got up and he tried to walk to his car forward, but his legs kept walking backwards? That's witchcraft, Rio. Understand it. Witchcraft. That boy got witchcraft on him. Messing around with Jamila and this stuff. So yeah, you good now. You did your interview with Alexis K. Tyler. Leave it alone. Before you know it, you're going to be over there going downtown for lunch on Jamila. And you're probably going to tell her not to take a bath first. Witchcraft. Yeah, man. Better be careful. You'll end up getting Jamila pregnant. She gonna have your baby, Rio. You're gonna have a little witchcrafty baby. Keep it up. Just keep it up. But don't listen to, you know what? Don't listen to me. What do I know? It's your platform. Who am I to tell you what to do and what not to do with your platform, right? So, you do what you want to do. Go ahead and play around with witchcrafty people. And if you happen to find yourself falling into Jamila's coochie, well, praise Satan for it. That's what I say. All right, I'm coming to the chat. Hey, Des, Lunick, how are you, darling? So good to see you. I see 5 or 4 other people. You better come at 6. You better come in this chat and say hello to Madam Whipass. I want to know who you are. Come on now. Come on through here. But I really hope Rio takes heed to my words Don't think Mike was in this weird witchcrafty relationship. Hi, Curie. Thank you for stopping by, Curie. Don't think that Mike was in this witchcrafty relationship with Jamila by his own will. I mean, think about it. Rio, seriously. Really sit down and think. Hey, Katrina. Think, think, think. Would you say the relationship between Mike and Jamila was of God, or was it of the devil? Put a one in the chat if you think the relationship between Mike Mills, last Cobra left, hello. Thank you for coming in. Put a one in the chat if you think the relationship between Mike Mills and Jamila was of God, or put a two in the chat if you think the relationship between Mike and Jamila was of the devil and full of witchcraft. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to see that. I mean, Stevie Wonder can see what kind of relationship that was. I mean, Jamila was nasty, 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 nasty house. All the nasty stuff that Mike came back, not only told us, but showed us in video. And he still kept going back in there, dipping in her stuff and stuff. Witchcraft. Witchcraft. Yeah, dude. You better seriously think about what I'm saying to you. Because, yeah, again, I might be comical in some moments about it, but I'm really serious. If you don't be careful, she gonna put that spiral on you like she did Mike. That witchcraft spiral. And you know who broke the spell that was on Mike Mills? Or you know what broke the spell? Lamar's fist. Mike free now. He ain't been talking to Jamila or nothing. He ain't been in these YouTube streets. Like I said, he probably found him a job. He's a working man. Take care of his kids. Loving on his wife. Doing things around the house. Shoot, he's probably looking to go to college or some shit. Have we ever known Mike Mills to have a job? Think about it. What do you think he's doing with his time now? I don't think he's watching anything in these YouTube streets. Like I said, he done got some sense knocked into him. He's a different man now. So you can play in these witchcraft waters if you want to. and get some spells casted on you. And you're going to have to pay Lamar a visit. Because I tell you, that punch knocked that devil out of Mike. Amen. Mm-hmm. I saw the last Cobra, somebody. Last Cobra left. All right. Welcome, Last Cobra. But you know, I be talking this stuff, the truth, Curie and Des. You know, these folks don't listen to Madam Whip ass. Do y'all remember the video I made when Jamila and Mike first got together? It was on the other YouTube channel. I put it on private. But I was like, Jamila, please don't let him come to your house. He's going to do A, B, and C. And damn if Mike didn't do A, B, and C. And nobody listened to me. But it's okay. First of all, who would want to have anything to do with a chick, number one, who is a self-proclaimed witch? Number two, she stores her menstrual blood in these little capsules in the refrigerator. I mean, come on. You have to be bewitched to indulge in any kind of relationship with a chick like that. You have to be. Do you understand what I'm saying, Rio? I'm trying to lay it out just as plain and clear for you. Witchcraft. And people be saying, I don't believe in that stuff. And if you don't believe in that stuff, it don't work. Yeah, okay. Believe that if you want to. You be talking about, I don't believe in no witchcraft, all the way into Jamila's coochie. But again, hey, what do I know? But, you know, whatever you decide to do, Rio, I may watch from time to time, but I won't be engrossed in it like back in 2015, 2016, 2017. What year did Mike and Jamila get together? Like 2018, I think. Mm-mm-mm. You gotta be careful, Rio. They be dumping their little imps on your platform. Those imps get all into your house and you wondering why things ain't working right at home. Because you playing around with the devil. You know? But anyway, I titled this video about Dinero Red. I don't know why I went there with Rio. But sometimes the Lord uses me real, and you just got a word. But anyway, back to Dinero Red. Now I wish he was doing right when he was out the first time, cause I don't think he'd been out of prison a whole year before he went back in. He might have been out a year, but it was such a short time. He had already done quite a few years, and he got out, and then he got 10 years. And that video, I like that video. I like that song. He had good potential. I wish he was doing right. I kind of thought he was a nice young man. And he looked like he loved his mama. I remember watching a video that they did together, like a talk video. And Alexis was talking, he just be cracking up. He think his mommy's so funny. And she is, you know? And so now that he's like close to 35 or what, you can forget about your rap career as far as being on stage and being a rapper now. You can work behind the scenes. But, you miss, you know, 35, that's for hip hop and all that. That's for teenagers and young adults. And teenagers think when you 35, you old. You might as well just start preparing yourself to go into a nursing home as far as a teenager is concerned. You still think you young, hot, and sexy because, when you went to prison 10 years ago and now it's 10 years later, you still got the mind of a 25-year-old when you're 35. Know what I'm saying? And for you, you're probably close to 35, and being that you've been in prison so much, like I said, you had just came out from what I understand. You wasn't out too much longer before you went back in for 10 years. You probably still got a mind of a teenager. So just because you got a mind of a teenager at the age of 35 don't mean you can be this big rap star. Because these young girls going to look at you like, yeah, you old nigga. Nigga, you old. But anyway, you still can come out, or he still can come out and make something of himself. Which I hope he does. And, we all know that Jamila won't be in the plan. Mm, mm, mm. I'm just looking at a picture in my mind of Mike Mills and Dinero Red standing side by side. Mike Mills is, you know, almost a lot older than Dinero Red, I think. And you mean to tell me a young guy got better sense than to get with Jamila than Mike Mills? I mean, really. Mm. And that whole thing with Jamila relocating down here for this man. I mean, practically a young adult with her old self with 4 children. Your mind ain't right. Your mind ain't straight. It's witchcraft. Absolute witchcraft. Anyway, I hope he comes out and does well. I hope while he's been in there, he has been mapping out a master plan and setting some goals and writing down the steps he needs to take to achieve those goals. And hopefully, when he gets on the other side of the wall, he will begin to implement those steps, and take it one day at a time. And he has the support of his mother. And, yeah, you gotta do the right thing. And, he'd probably be getting high in prison. I hope he's not. But either way, I hope when he gets on the other side of the wall, he decides to be drug free. No weed, no nothing. Just drug free and striving to do the right thing. That's all. That's what I hope for him. Hey, Leonard. Good to see you, Leonard. Thank you for stopping in the chat. Is Rio in here? Oh, I thought I saw Rio in here. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah. What does that say about a dude who would screw somebody so mental like Jamila? But Mike Mills don't have those problems anymore. Lamar's fist fixed it. Shaped him right up. Hell, Lamar need to punch his own damn self and knock his own self out. Oh, Lord. Is he really? Well, shoot. He could talk about it on his platform. Just don't open up his platform to that stuff and have them going back and forth and don't do it. Because next thing you know, he gonna be eating Jamila's booty. I promise you he will. He sure was cockeyed. Shoot. His eyes was looking like 3 o'clock. One eye was looking up and the other one was looking to the right. It was like, what the hell? Uh, uh, uh. Oh, really? Yeah. That Dinero Red ain't never even breathed the same air she was breathing until she came to the jail. And I don't even think he breathed the same air then. I think he saw her on the monitor and told the guards, I'm not going on this visit. No, sirree, Bob. Yeah. Yeah, and I've been trying to figure out what mental illness does she have. And I think her mother said she's schizophrenic. I don't see none of that. I don't see any signs of schizophrenia. Mm-hmm. I just think it's witchcraft. It ain't schizophrenia. It's just witchcraft. That chick is possessed. I wonder if Rio ever saw that video, Leonard. Remember, what was Mike doing to Jamila? He was doing something. Remember that video where it was dark, and she was like, "You're gonna die, Mike, you're gonna die." Y'all know what video I'm talking about? He was calling somebody or doing something. That demonic video. I know somebody got that video. They need to put that video up. A psychological word for pure wickedness. Psychopath. Sociopath. Narcissistic psychopath. Malignant narcissism. There you go. And Mike had did so much foul stuff to Jamila for years. For years. I'm talking about before they got together. The scat one. What you talk about, the Yuta? Scat, scat. Hold on. Hey, James, what do you mean scat? You mean the urination one? Because scat and urination ain't the same, right? I don't know. Whatever, niggas, whatever. Mm, mm, mm. Scat is witchcraft. Mm-mm. Absolute witchcraft. I didn't know about the boo-boo, but we're going to change the subject. Hey! Hello, mean black dude. You know what? If there was one dude that I would want to meet, it would be mean black dude. That sounds exciting. Because Leonard brought it up, you know, I didn't know about that part. And yeah, and ugh. Like, I haven't really been around this sector. So, and there's a video of that. Y'all actually, never mind. Mm-mm-mm. It's witchcraft. That's all I gotta say. But yeah. Um, somebody make sure. Oh, maybe one day. He said because we're talking about Jamila. But oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, somebody let Rio James know about this video. I don't know if he's subbed to me, probably isn't. But yeah, and I hope he really takes heed to what I said. I'm very serious about it. You know, leave this alone. Go find another playground. Find something else to play with. You know, like people tell you, don't play with the Ouija board or tarot cards. This is the same shit. Leave it alone. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I come on and I just be on for a few minutes. And mostly I have just been reading The Kept Ones by Bunny DeBarge. You might want to take a listen. It's a pretty good, interesting book. And I'm just about done. Anyway, Jumanji and Diva have a stainless steel birdcage fund going on through Cash App. If you'd like to donate and help out with getting them a brand new stainless steel birdcage, you can hit Madam Whipass on the $ for Cash App. All donations will be greatly appreciated. Alrighty. Also, if you have not, there's another channel, another Madam Whipass channel. If you go down my videos on this page here, you'll see something. Please sub to this channel. Click on that. The link to the other Madam Whipass channel is there. The thumbnail or the avatar is a picture of Jumanji and Diva. Please make sure you go over there and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm like 570 subscribers. You know, need a little bit more just to get to 1,000. So please share any video that you see over there. And just trying to get to 1,000. So y'all please help me out. 359 years ago. It's the same stuff. Oh, thank you, Leonard. You didn't know? You ain't seen the video? Oh, man. Where can Mean Black Dude see the knockout video? He's got to see this. Well, shoot. LA plays it just about every day, don't he? Go to LA's channel and see the video. He drove 2.5 hours just to get knocked the fuck out. I mean, knocked out. We're not even exaggerating. And then he had to, and his face was jacked up. And then he had to drive 2.5 hours all the way back home. He got knocked out so bad, mean dude. It was scary. I mean, it was to the point, you can even see in the video, for a few moments, even Lamar was like afraid that this boy was dead. Man, it could have easily have gone that way. I'm so glad that it didn't. Yeah, back home. It was really frightening. And he had to drive 2.5 hours. And I made a video like, yo, if anybody has his number, stay on the phone with him while he's driving to make sure he gets home. First and foremost, actually, tell him to go to a hospital. It was really bad. But who knows? He probably got some damage going on in his head. You know how brothers don't like to go to the doctor. Shoot. Even when you in a boxing ring, don't they have the doctor sitting in the corner? And when you get knocked out, they shuffle you over to the corner and the doctor looking all in your eyes and stuff. You know, man, his ears are probably still ringing. Yeah, it was really bad, mean. Yes, sir. Exactly. You got to see it for yourself. And he ain't been on YouTube since he quit YouTube. Now, I like to think he quit YouTube and he done enrolled himself in college and he got a job and he's being a better man and a better husband. I'd rather think along those lines because there's a part of me that thinks he's not on YouTube no more because he talks like this. But I'd rather not think like that. I'd rather think that he has become a better individual. Dayuta is just tickled. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Man. Mm, mm, mm. Again, how many pull-ups have gone on in this sector over the years? The first one I can remember is Jimmy and Louis Elijah. But Jimmy just recorded his house driving down the street. What's another pull-up? Um, oh, Cliff and Steve's, Styles, I mean. Cliff and Tommy. Cliff and Mike. Am I missing something? Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate that. Um, yeah, so all the pull-ups that I just named, with the exception of the thunder kick, you know, nothing happened. Well, with the exception of Jimmy getting arrested and having to pay thousands of dollars just for driving by somebody's house recording it. But other than that, people talk crap and it pretty much stays on YouTube. And pretty much when they pull up, nothing ever happens. But this time, whoa. Whoa. I never saw it coming. And apparently Mike Mills didn't either. And it's funny, if we would have, prior to Mike Mills and Lamar, if we all just sat around on a video and said, hey, if, there was a pull up, who's liable to knock somebody out? I don't think anybody would have thought of Lamar. I really don't. I don't think his name would have been in the hat. That's one thing that's so crazy about the situation. Lamar is like the least likely person to me to fight, let alone knock somebody out. I never viewed him as a fighter. He always said he wasn't a fighter. As long as I've seen him on these YouTube streets, when people be talking about fighting, Lamar be always be like, that's stupid. But you know what? Lamar's good. He's good. He took it old school and fought like a man. Chick like me would have just started shooting. He said, I wish they would pull up for business, right? Right? LA didn't ask for it, but he sure did. Yes, he did. You said, I wouldn't leave my house anymore if I got humiliated like that. Mike needs to move to one of those countries that doesn't have YouTube. No, he don't. He don't think about YouTube. He probably don't be on the internet, period. Mike is about his business today. Hell, he's probably starting his own business. Now, what kind of monkey business would that be? Who knows? Maybe he planted banana trees in his backyard and shit. Gonna sell some bananas. But he doing something. Nah. The bum didn't want to kill him. Imagine if, you remember he stumbled back and fell back and almost hit his head on the curb. God forbid, but imagine if he would have hit his head on that curb and died. Lamar would be in jail now facing second-degree manslaughter. Or is there such thing as second degree? manslaughter? Is it just manslaughter? Or second degree murder? And all for what? Oh, there's more what? You didn't see him knocked out? But anyway, and all for what? Just YouTube stuff? He could start a knockout consultation firm for the sports entertainment leagues. Oh, you were just cracking yourself up tonight. Yeah, I think there was a few seconds of worry. It would have been self-defense, maybe. Mm, mm, mm. All right, look, I've been chatting with y'all for a whole hour. Let me just wrap this up by saying, you know, I hope Dinero Red comes out of prison with his head on, tight and right. If not, Alexis, you need to send him over to Lamar and let Lamar knock him out. He'll be good to go after that, like Mike Mills. And again, Rio. Curie put it up top. Scroll up, Curie put it. Oh, and as I was saying, Rio, seriously, Rio, leave that situation alone. It's witchcraft. And I would hate to see you come back to YouTube with video of you licking Jamila's butt. Because that's what's going to happen. That butt licking, crack smelling demon is going to jump all in your body. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Now you keep playing around with the devil and see what happens, Rio. There is. Would you care to unpack it on this channel, mean black dude? Why Jamila, though? Why Jamila what? Because Rio is entertaining this long-standing beef between Alexis K. Tyler and Jamila, just like Mike Mills once did. And you see where Mike Mills ended up. Oh, the link? Oh, darn. I'm on my phone. I'm not on StreamYards. Well, oh no, I can't go live tonight. But you need to do some more research anyway. I will go live tomorrow shortly after midnight. So you do your research. Watch the video several times because I'm sure you missed something you didn't see the first two times. You know, gather all your thoughts and your concerns and your perspective, and you can unpack it live on Madam Whip Ass Reed's channel tomorrow night shortly after midnight. How's that mean, black dude? Did you click the link? Curie got the link up. Or what you can do, Scat Miller. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you see the link? Curie posted the link. Just scroll up. Alexis and Jamila love clout enough to keep this foolery going for years. There's no clout in all of that. Oh, okay. That's cool. No, it's not. Stop playing. It's right above Mean Black Dude where he said sounds like a plan. And by the way, Leonard, how about if you just put Madam Whipbass in the search bar and filter it to channels and sub to the channel where you see Jumanji and Diva in the thumbnail or the avatar. Thank you, Mean Black Dude. Do it that way then. Unless Curie has you blocked. Have you been bothering Curie in the past or something? Oh, but she has a wrench, so you should be able to see her. There ain't no clout and all of that. And if Rio thinks that this is, him on his way to cloutness, no, it's witchcraft, honey. Leave it be. Go find clout somewhere else or clout yourself another way. This way ain't it, I promise you. You will have your tongue up Jamila's butt and not know why or how it got there. Cut it out, Rio. All right, yeah, I gotta go, and I'll catch up with y'all soon. All righty? Peace.